the most adorable cat you have ever seen. What is going on, guys? We are talking Keanu. And boy, the famous duo, was it Kel, Peel, and K? I don't know. Key. I don't know, these two. These two have their own little skit show, or they did have their own skit show, and they've gotten big. They've gotten pretty big, and now they get their own movie because they're writers. Well, one of them is, and director of and starring. Oh, well, they're not directing; they're starring in this film, and director is actually Peter Atticio. So you have Jordan Peele, Keegan Michael Key, and Method Man, and you have a couple other cast characters here. Listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. If you guys seen the trailer, you know this movie is gonna be fucking stupid. You knew it was gonna be dumb. All right, it's about Keanu, a cat who gets stolen, and they love this cat so much. Apparently, this cat has powers or something. People to love him, like they're willing to die for this cat. Goes out to try to find this cat. Finds the cat because the cat is taken by pretty much a drug lord, Method Man, and they have to run a few errands in order to get the cat back. But they have to pose as gangsters. This film is not as funny as you want it to be. Honestly, it has some cheeky moments, pretty much some cheeky moments. It's not as funny as Neighbors 2. Let's say Neighbors 2 had a lot more laughs, while Keanu had a laugh concept wise. It was probably when they were writing this, they're like, "Ooh, this is gonna be so funny." We have Keanu the cat. His name's Keanu. This and that, and we gotta act all hard and gangster. We gotta be, we gotta be like gangster talk and all that stuff. Honestly, this humor is a lot like Dave Chappelle's humor, if you think about it, especially with kind of playing a little bit of just, acting what we see in society, like, oh, yeah, we're gangs, this and that, just how they act, because, they play two guys. Kay plays Clarence. He's definitely he's a smoker. Peel plays Ray or Real, whatever his name is. And they're clean cut. Well, Peel is clean cut, by the book type of people. They don't talk gangsta and all that stuff. They're not Method Man. Let's just say that. So they use a lot of that kind of humor of them fish out of water, so to speak, type of humor, and it just comes off as stuff you've seen before. It's not very funny. It's not very intelligent, honestly. This movie's not that intelligent, and that's a shame because I think these two guys are gifted. I've seen a couple of their stuff. They're pretty funny when they're in other things. But when it comes to this film, I expected a little bit more, especially with the cat being involved. And the cat's adorable. Don't get me wrong. The cat's adorable. And you know who's really good in this? Is Method Man himself, who plays Cheddar. And Method Man's he's come a long way, man. I think he really did. I think he really presented himself pretty good as a drug dealer in this film. I really liked him in this film, so I gotta give hats to him. There's one cameo that's in here that's pretty. That's kind of cheeky, kind of funny. If you definitely know who it is, but if you don't know who it is, then you're like, who the fuck is this? Like, what do you mean? This film it's exactly what you were gonna get when you saw in the trailer. It's them posing as gangsters. It's a cat Keanu who gets taken that they absolutely love. It's not a bad. I mean, it's directed pretty well. It's edited pretty well. Honestly, I didn't see nothing rough with the editing wise. It's kind of a little bit long. It's not even that long, honestly. It's only like an hour and 30, so it wasn't as long. It's a typical comedy movie. Would I like to shorten it up? Hell yeah, I would. But it's not very long. It's kind of, it goes by kind of real quick. They're just going. It doesn't get you bored. I think there's a lot of great things in here to keep you kind of a little entertained, especially the end, the little chase sequence they have in this film. I thought that was pretty well done. But it's just when you're looking for laughs, and when I look for a comedy, I look for it to be funny not throughout, but at least make me laugh and make me very much enjoy it. And it didn't make me laugh, but there was some things that I kind of enjoyed with the film. But overall, I think this film is just not something you spend your hard-earned money to go watch in the movie theater. I just don't think it is. So I think I do recommend it for rental, but I don't recommend it in the big screen. It's something you put on with your friends, you watch, or you have it playing in the background, and people get a kick out of it. And I think a lot of people will like this film. I think a lot of people do like these two, and that's fine. And I think a lot of people will go in this saying that it was actually really funny, and I could see people liking this film. I could definitely see people, going into the theater and coming out of it and saying they really liked it. But for me and for a lot of people I talked to, they said it's not as funny as Neighbors 2. It's an okay film. I wish it was a little bit better, but overall, it's not a bad film. It's not the worst thing in the world that I thought it was going to be. So Keanu gets a recommendation for rental for me, not a full price, and that's my judge, that's my verdict, and that's how I'm gonna boom. That's it. I'm done. It's not that too much to really talk about in this film. There is a little twist at the end, which is fine. Like I said, there's some sequences in here that are really great. I think there was like one moment where I kind of really laughed out loud, but overall, it's just really cheeky in a sense, and it's something you've really seen before, especially with Dave Chappelle kind of shtick. So, thank you guys for listening. I'm Dan Making Dan Son. You can always find more videos on my channel. Like the video if you like it, comment below, and also subscribe to the channel. And like I always say, guys, grab a seat. Make sure you guys can popcorn eat. I'll see you at the cinema. Bye, guys.